Pride is the beginning and end of Lady Catherine. She tops that by being haughty, mean, and closed-minded as well, and gives a headache to everyone around her. Emma Woodhouse, handsome, clever, and rich. 3 things everyone must know about Emma Woodhouse. One also needs to know she messes up a lot and gets almost everything wrong. In the end, she sees life more clearly and values friends better, and is rewarded with perfect happiness in her marriage. Mr. Knightley. As a model of common sense and honor, one might find Knightley too good, yet he marries these qualities with kindness, generosity, and such a devoted love for Emma that readers can't help but swoon. Sense and Sensibility. Marianne Dashwood. Perhaps originally intended as a caricature of a person with a great emotional appreciation of the arts, Marianne matures throughout her story and brings balance to her life with a touch of sense. Mrs. Jennings, a thoughtful and generous woman with the singular aim of enjoying the young people and seeing them all married. Her sense of humor can offend. Austen dubbed it vulgar, which her readers understood as common and unsophisticated, but that should be forgiven when weighed against her warm heart and solid good sense. Edward Ferrars, a kind, honorable, quiet man. The important fact to note is that he was secretly engaged for 4 years to the young, beautiful, and opportunistic Lucy Steele. The aforementioned qualities kept him from breaking the engagement. Luckily, when he lost all his money, she did it for him. Mansfield Park. Mary Crawford. Think of Mary this way. Split the bright and brilliant Elizabeth Bennet in half and give all her wisdom to Fanny Price, Mansfield Park's heroine, and all her sparkle to Mary. Mary leaves her story as she enters it and causes great disruption in the middle. Chapter 1. How can I help? The world stilled. It wasn't the first time I wondered how one voice, one presence could quicken the air and simultaneously stop all motion. Nathan. I offered a stiff and awkward smile as he propped himself against my desk. His knees bent and touched mine as he handed me a Starbucks cup. Thank you. I sipped and rolled my chair back a few inches to break contact. A clear head requires distance. You can't. An engineer is only as good as what she designs, and my project is a failure. The technology and math worked. The science worked. The breakdown was in the design, in the subjective, not the objective. It was in me. Nathan nodded, a long, slow motion. I knew that look. He was trying to think up a plan, and if this had been another time or place, or I'd been another girl, I'd have hugged him for the effort. But I was ready to pay the price. It has potential, he said. But Karen has other goals for the company right now. Even so, I'll talk to her. I shook my head to clear it of his optimism and my lingering illusions. There's no talking to Karen. There's no working with her either. That won't do, Mary. Nathan stared at me. You've got to try. Why don't you plead for it yourself? Moira said. We'd spent the last half hour leaning against her cubicle's outer wall and staring across 20 other cubicles to the closed conference room door. I wondered that the sheer force of our concentration didn't burst it open. Karen will do what she wants. So you expect Nathan to do all the heavy lifting? That's insulting and vaguely sexist. I can take care of myself. My look dared her to laugh. She kindly banked her smile. Good to know, as I was thinking more of insanity than anything else. What's that definition again? Very funny, I said, but she didn't smile. Fine. Doing the same thing over and over, but expecting a different result. And so we wait. She, too, kept her eyes on the door. Nathan's suggestions weren't going to work. First, he wanted me to ask Benson and Rodriguez.